Sean?
Yeah, we had the document, the MS-25 and DOE-25 were sent on out to the board to come down for signature. And I would like to actually understand why don't we include that document in the mailing that we sent on out, that's sent to us, so that we could review it, so that we just got to come down here and sign it. What I actually had to do is come down here, then look at the documents. I spent about a half hour, 25 minutes here, signed the document. I was the fifth one to sign it. So now we met the quorum of the board. Now we can send it. Then I just wanted to get a copy of it, of what I signed, and I had to pay per page.
Okay.
I'm filling my statutory requirements of coming down here to sign this, and I just want it for my records of what I have. If I had it emailed to me and the whole board, it'd just be so much more efficient and streamlined.
So you still have to come sign it.
Yes, but I would have been able to review it there. I wouldn't have had to pay $12.50 for all 25 pages of it for my records. I'd have my email, I'd be able to see it, reference it, and so forth, just like I'm due now with a paper copy of it.
We can follow that and find out so that was the
DOE
MS 25? 25.
And any sort of form like that we're being asked to sign that is obviously readily available in an electronic copy or could easily be printed and scanned, which is basically the same thing, and sent so that you can review it when you've got the time instead of having to spend yet maybe another half an hour out of a work day for somebody who's working 8 to 4:30 out of their work time, as opposed to when they can do it on and off hour. I don't understand why can we not get those?
Okay.
That's can't we get an
SAU
answer to that
function.
question now?
It's an SAU function.
What does that mean, Sue?
It means it's a function of the SAU.
I don't how does that answer the question? Can you explain to me, Sue, how that answers that question?
So the form that we signed was a Timberlane form.
Correct.
But
For Timberlane, it's DRA requirement and a Board of
It was the
Education
one that
requirement.
we had to do. So are there restrictions on whether or not that can be obviously protected and PDF'd so that you can't change the numbers or anything like that, but why can't that be emailed out so that people could study it?
I don't know, we'll have to check with Jeff.
We've got to check.
Check with the SAU.
I'd be happy to find that out. Why can't we see it and study it, and then you'd have a record of it? You still have to come down here and sign it.
Anybody could call right up now and do a right-to-know request to grab
Get
the
it,
document. It should actually
After
be
it's
posted, as soon as it's generated, it should be
After it's-
posted on our SharePoint so that we could all look at it, including the members of the public.
After it's signed, it would go on the public stuff. Yes, we hadn't, I believe so. After it's signed, it could be, anyone can get a copy of it, I would believe.
Not before it's signed.
Not before it's signed. So you're looking at a copy of it before it's totally signed. If we're sending it over to you to study, and I understand you want to study it, it was a big document. Let's ask Jeff. I'll pursue it.
I believe it's work product until it's signed.
Yeah. Well, let's ask Jeff,
It
make
seems
sure
like
that.
it's a big barrier. That's what it really feels like.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Kim?
I'd
Wouldn't
like to
expect
make a
nothing less.
motion to reimburse Sean $12.50 for the copy of a form that he is taking his time. Never mind. I'm just gonna
No,
make
I
a
appreciate
motion to
I appreciate
reimburse
the
for
gesture.
$12.50.
I would rather keep the receipt for our memorabilia.
I think it's it's a document that as a board member, he's gonna wanna go back and review, and which I would personally like a copy of as we move through the budget season.
Well, why don't you pay Sean it, Sean? Is she got a
It's
second
funny,
for her
but
motion?
it's also, it's a sign of being, it's sort of pathetic in a way, in my opinion, so.
I can tell
just
you what,
wanna-
that would never happen with a board member in our town if they
Okay,
came in and
okay.
wanted a document that they're trying to do their elected duty
I'll
to
second.
get.
Any other discussion? All in favor of reimbursing Sean?
I'm abstaining.
Motion passes. One abstention. Anything else?